do what you got to do. Like, how bad do you want it? I want it bad enough. That's why I do what I do. I mean, I've had people that they've sold their motorcycles just to be part of the masterminds, and now you see them traveling around the world.
Hey guys, I just want to give a quick shout outs to our sponsors over at Ringba for sponsoring this video. And also I get a lot of questions about where to start with pay-per-call. This is where I recommend you start. The pay-per-call revolution, written by the founder of Ringba, Adam Young himself, who was a big affiliate before he started this awesome call tracking software company. So yeah, this is exactly what I recommend if you're new to pay-per-call. I have a free course as well, which you can see in the description below this video. But yeah, let's get back to the content. All right, we have Gus Sevilla. Thank you for joining, my man. We're here at my place in Medellin. We just finished at Colombia Con.
Beautiful.
We've known each other for 4 years, almost 5 years.
Yeah,
at
least.
Yep. During COVID, yeah.
Right, yep.
Here we are in person for the first time. This is a cool thing about the online world affiliate space.
Yeah.
So tell everyone, who are you? How did you get started in doing affiliate marketing?
Well, first of all, man, I appreciate you inviting me to your place. This is beautiful. I mean, as you can see, the weather, the place, it's beautiful here in Medellin. But my name is Gus Sevilla. I've been doing IM for about 20 years, 23 years now. I'm an OG.
That was
2001. Since 2001, yeah. Now I'm doing business more in the Latin market for like the last 10 years, I would say. And mainly affiliate marketing. And I also do events and high ticket products.
Cool. How'd you get started doing this? You were military.
I was military, man.
Yeah.
I was in the Marines. I was in the Marines for
Thank you for your service, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I was there for a while. I joined when I was 17. It was, I would say, the best years of my life. Military is the best. But I had an accident while I was there. So my leg got broken, got 4 screws in my leg, so I had to leave. And I pretty much got into the marketing.
The best gift they could have given you.
The best gift, yeah. Like things happen, you don't know why.
Yeah.
I started doing marketing offline. I was printing flyers. I was doing marketing with flyers and printing flyers for clubs and dealing with those type of clients. Then I started doing...
in New York City.
In New York City,
yeah.
Right. Born and raised in New York. I don't know if you can tell by my accent. You got that New York accent plus that Spanish accent, and then you get confused after a while, But I started getting a lot of clients, celebrities, Mark Anthony, Tito Puentes, a lot of big guys now that are, that you hear them on the radios. And then I got into digital marketing, which has literally changed my life. It's been like the best decision ever.
What was the first thing you started doing online? First offer or opportunity you started marketing?
Oh, you wouldn't believe it, man. So I got into an online business because I needed the money. I think like a lot of people that get into this business, they get into this business because of necessity, because they see other people out there flashing their cars, money in the air. And, when you see this, you're like, man, can I do this? Is this real? So I was there at one point, 20 years ago. There was not that much information like there is now.
It's all forums. Conferences and behind closed doors, right?
There was no YouTube. YouTube, I think, started 2004, 2005, something like that. I started 2001, so there was really like not much information. John Reese, Frank Kern, Rudy, Cody Rule was around.
Dan Kennedy.
Yeah. So the OGs, Mike Felsains. Then I got into the business because of necessity. And my first affiliate product, let me go back a little bit. I went to a bookstore, Barnes & Noble, in Fifth Avenue. And I saw a book, Multiple Streams of Internet Income by Robert Allen.
Yep, I know this book.
In the book, he tells this story about him making money on a TV show, live. I think he made like $100-something thousand in 24 hours, right? So I was like, is this real, right? So I went back home. I couldn't buy the book. I didn't have money to buy the book. Couldn't afford it. So I went back to my apartment, and I started Googling, right? How to make money online. I Googled his name. Then I came across affiliate marketing. And I started Googling affiliate marketing. And every time I would Google affiliate marketing, I would see results for adult sites. He said, refer this website and make money.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I was like, why would I refer somebody else's website? I couldn't really understand the concept.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? What if I build my own website? So I did. I used to have a company called Magic Video and Records. So I bought a domain called magicvideoxxx.com. And I started selling applications for people that wanted to be in the adult industry.
This was actually, most people don't realize this by listening that are newer to the affiliate space.
Yeah.
The affiliate industry was actually built off the back of like a lot of adult entertainment,
Right.
porn, gambling, and then some other
Yes.
weird stuff.
Yeah, definitely. 'Cause that was the only thing that would come up in the results every time you would Google affiliate marketing. So I built a website. I created a form, and I started selling these forms for $35. So people would go in, they would pay me $35, plus they would send me a headshot and a body shot because I would send that information to actual people that were looking for actors. Man, you wouldn't believe it. I would have boxes full of VHS tapes of people doing crazy things because in the application they say, what are you willing to do? Right? And the more things you do, the more you get paid. So people would send me like some crazy stuff. So that's how I got in. Then I felt a little weird about it, right? And then I started selling pheromones. Pheromones. Yeah. You know what pheromones are? It's like the little, the scents that you put like one drop in.
Magically
trap, the opposite sex. Right. So by that time, I already met my wife. And then we both started selling the pheromones. She was the model. She would come up we would do like magazine ads and.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
You did print.
We would do print. Yeah.
Was Google searched a thing yet?
We did Google search, but I didn't really know how to do it that good. So since I had contacts in the radio because they were my clients, so I started doing print and also radio and also flyers.
So you were selling. It was e-commerce. You were actually
At the
selling
beginning.
product.
Yeah, it was actually a physical.
And how would they call? Would they go to a website in order, or would they?
The website was called mysecretpotion.com.
So it wasn't a call center.
It wasn't a call center.
Yeah.
They would just order. It was like $59. And then, we would get orders, and then with my wife, we would just like pack it and then go to post office and then ship it like 2-3 times a day. We're like at the post office. And so that's how it started. And then afterwards, I just started, getting more information about the business. And I opened up another website called Guide to Riches, started selling PLR stuff. And then I got into QuickBank, private label rights. So you purchase these products and you can change the name. You can put your name on it. You can
Private label.
Private label.
Okay.
Yeah, private label rights. Yeah, PLR. So I started selling that. It went very well. Then I got into affiliate marketing, ClickBank and, Digistore now, and different affiliate networks, and been doing that for a while, and it's been great.
What have you done those, I guess like 10, 15 years with ClickBank, Digistore? Would you build like a personal brand and then sell like an info product, or would you build the advertising funnel around the actual offer? Like what was your strategy?
I was never a brand. It was all like behind the scenes. I would just send it to
like what affiliates do today.
What affiliates do
auto
today.
insurance.
Exactly. I was never really a brand, except when I got into the Latin market. A lot of people started, when I was going to events, a lot of people started recognizing my results. I was getting all these awards, like the Platinum Awards from ClickBank, Club 24s, 2 Comma Clubs. And, when they were posting pictures or I would post the pictures, people would like recognize me. So then I started building a brand in the Latin market. And it's been okay, but it's not really my strength, really.
Why not?
I never really wanted to be a brand or a guru or such, just everything I do is just behind the scenes. A lot of the biggest events in the Latin market, I've been behind the scenes. A lot of the biggest masterminds in the Latin market, I've been behind the scenes, not really with my brand. But I know people like you, people like Robbie Blanchard, or many other people in the industry that are, high level.
The face.
And, it's helped me a lot. But I'm not really considered like a guru or, But I guess it does help a little bit,
So for these offers you would run on ClickBank or Digistore, would it be like Facebook traffic, or how would you? Okay,
Facebook. Actually, that's how we met, because accounts were getting shut down.
Getting banned in 2020. Everyone had that problem.
Crazy.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you, man,
bro.
I remember.
We got connected. Here we are sitting.
Join your mastermind, and then scale those campaigns. I didn't know what to do at the time. I was like, what do I do? Profiles, proxies, multi-login, and all these crazy things that you were doing. Just started implementing it, and then business took off again, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Started breathing again.
I'd have an impact.
Yeah, definitely.
So what have you been doing those last 4 years since obviously you sorted out Facebook issues again? Yeah. Are you still running Facebook? Do you do YouTube?
No, I still run Facebook. I'm getting into YouTube now. I did some native. I couldn't really scale native, to be honest with you, for affiliate stuff. But Facebook has been It's been great, especially after creating like all these profiles and having your own infrastructure, your ecosystem. It's a totally different ballgame.
Do you play just a pure traffic game, or do you capture lists? You build list?
I do both.
Well, yeah.
I do both. Send to Splash with no list, or send them to an opt-in and just capture the list.
That's how I know you're OG, because you called it a splash page.
Yeah.
The kids, the 20-year-olds.
Hollanders,
Yeah.
So I do email marketing in different niches. I mainly focus on health and fitness. That's like my
Nutra, or more like weight loss.
Like fitness, like man over 45, the alpha guy, which has
Health supplements,
testosterone and stuff like that.
Specifically, nice.
Supplements, the way, yeah, or those ab
stimulators.
ab stimulators, yeah.
What have been some of the challenges, aside from Facebook, the last 5 to 10 years focusing on affiliate offers? What have been some of the challenges, like the hardest things you've gone through, aside from Facebook shutdowns, which everyone's dealt with?
Yeah.
And then what's been like some of your proudest moments?
Man, well, since I started, there's been like so many changes. To tell you this much, I used to do marketing through fax. The fax where you put. Do you know what a fax is?
No. Oh, like fax. The old faxes.
Fax.
Yeah.
So I would I would print a sheet and I would fax, but I would buy numbers. And I would put the numbers in a little box, connect them to the fax, and I would just send the fax to all these numbers, and they would get my advertisement. So imagine I'm coming from back then. You know what I mean? Started doing flyers, distributing in clubs, parks, lounges, everywhere. I started doing CPA. So this,
in the trenches,
in the trenches.
Yeah.
We would go to colleges, put the flyers out there. We did radio, we did television. So like all these new changes that are coming, like with Facebook, the iOS and Apple this, and it's like, okay, we'll just wait for something. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So it's not really like hasn't really been like a struggle really. The account shutdowns have.
Yeah.
That was like a real pain. I would say that lately, just got to keep up with the changes. Everything changes all the time. Constant changes.
Oh.
But besides that, I can't really think of anything. You just have to adapt. Like what they say in the Marines. You got to adapt and overcome. That's what it is, and that's what separates the actual people that are having results with people that want results fast. Because they don't adapt. They don't have the patience. They want money now.
I think the deceptive thing I've been doing this for like 2.5 years, specifically affiliate, is there are windows, opportunities, and runs where it's like, it's very easy. And I think that a lot of people have that delusion because they land on a good offer at a really good time.
Yeah.
With like the stars aligning and it works, and they think it's always going to be the reality.
Right.
And it's not that it's not possible to create results with most campaigns, but it's not always this disproportional return, like 5x, 10x. Sometimes you hit it exists. But I think that especially for the 27-year-olds that maybe have never had a job, they never had to really like grind, like through the military or something, where you learn values and like principles.
Right.
It's not every day.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. You have to do it. You got to have discipline, focus, in anything, not just in online business, but like in anything, even in a relationship. You got to be patient. You got to have discipline and focus. Because if you don't have that, I mean, you could have a good day, but then the rest of the days you're gonna get frustrated. It takes work. It takes discipline.
Yeah.
And I think that's the difference between the people that just started now and they quit. People like you or like me that have been doing this for like 2 decades and still doing it.
It's not common.
It's not common. Yeah.
Super cool, man.
Yeah.
What do you believe has helped you always find and create an edge and stay at the top of your game in this business, which is constantly changing, like we said?
Just staying on top of the information changes. Everything changes. So if you're not on top of what's new and how to overcome it or how to take advantage of those changes, you're just going to stay behind.
What's something recently that you've had to adapt with?
Recent? Well, besides Facebook, which is something that keeps changing all the time, the latest biggest change, I could say, go back a couple of years back, really like the profiles, because everything else is just cake. Really, I would say. Adapting with the iOS was really like, I think that what really keeps people from doing it or from keeping with these changes is the know-how. they don't know. And if you don't know what you don't know, you just don't know how to fix it. You just don't know how to go about it. So yeah, when the iOS changes came, now we had to do, the tracking a little bit different, the pixels, domain, integrations and, verifications, this and that. And now you don't have to do it. And now something else is going to change. Now we got the API gateway there. Now it might be the monthly recurring.
Getting rid of fact checkers and bringing community
notes. Yeah.
Dude, who knows? That might be a good thing or a bad thing.
Exactly. So, it's just adapting to all these changes. So I can't really say it's a bad thing. It's just getting the right information so you can apply it to your marketing.
That's where masterminds come in.
That's where masterminds come in. Yeah.
So you're very involved, like you were saying, behind the scenes of a lot of these big events.
Yeah.
So like Robbie Blanchard, he's one of the biggest guys when it comes to how to do affiliate marketing.
Yeah.
I've seen this stuff for years, right? I've got friends that have gone through his program.
Yeah.
What has your experience been like, not only speaking on stage at big events all around the world, but also being a part of those events?
Man, it's when they invite you to speak at events, it's cool because, you get to share your information in 1 hour and then you get to do whatever you want to do. But when you're behind the events, like doing the events, is a totally different monster. Like the stress level is like right here. But working with people like you, like Robbie, sharing the stage with these people it's like you can't imagine because they don't really share the stage with just anybody. And just to be there with them, like Robbie, he came to my mastermind. We just recently shared stage in Mexico. I'm going to see him again in Los Cabos. But besides Robbie, I've shared stage with Robert Kiyosaki, with many other speakers. And it's great, and just to be in the same venue, let alone, the same stage, it's something you can't describe, and I think it's something that not everybody has the honor or the privilege to.
It is a privilege, man. Yeah. Well, aside from obviously there's some financial benefit there.
Right.
What else gets you excited or keeps
some events?
Yeah, true. What keeps you excited and motivated to keep doing events?
Really helping people, because doing things in the English market and then seeing how the Latin market is, and the lack of information.
All your events are
all my events are in Spanish. Yeah, all my events are in Spanish, and seeing the lack of good information in the Latin market, you just, you feel like you have to do these things, especially being, having both sides, the English market and the Spanish market, and being the bridge between these two markets, and being able to bring this information into the Latin market it's great. And seeing how this information has helped people, it's incredible.
Tell me one story of an impact that you've personally had on someone.
Oh man, there's like so many. There's like so many. I've had people that they've sold their motorcycles just to, be part of the masterminds, and now you see them traveling around the world. Like I have a friend, his name is Dario. He's from Ecuador. He sold his motorcycle to be in my mastermind, and now the guy's like traveling around the world with different clients. He's making money. He's crushing it. So, and I have many more. Many more stories like that, and you don't see that too much in the Latin market, like real
impact,
impacts, But it's
why do you think
that's why we do it?
The Latin market is not behind, but not in the same position as the English market? Because, obviously, there's less capital to go around. Probably a lot of parts of Colombia or Ecuador.
Man, this is like another podcast for that.
Yeah, I know.
Because if you think about it, Brazil, compared to Latin America, is way smaller as far as like population goes, right? But yet
it's its own.
They're like
economy,
on top.
though.
It's own. Yeah, that's the big difference. It's own economy, and they're like right on top of the game. You got like,
but it's not Spanish.
It's not Spanish.
It's different. Yeah,
it's not Spanish, but it's it's in South America, but it's not in the English market. Spanish market, I think they're behind, and obviously I have Latin blood, but I think the Latinos that I've spoken with, a lot of them want results like right away. Not only that, but like you said,
that's pretty universal in the English market.
Yes, yeah, true that. But in the English market, people are used to spending money with a credit card. People have the money to buy a $200-$300 product. The Spanish market, they don't. They make $200-$300-$400 a month.
Right.
So they can't really buy.
They expect it to be life-changing.
Right, exactly. They can't even afford ads, to scale
Right.
or to buy a real good product that could actually show them how to do this business.
Well, wouldn't you say that's changing in some ways? Because obviously remote work exists. Like, there's plenty of smart people in this country that are skilled as developers, designers,
Yeah.
editors, right? And those skill sets, that's really what makes campaigns work.
Exactly. Skill set. Learn the skill set. And then, obviously after COVID, a lot of people try to take advantage. So you always got the people that are trying to do good and people that are trying to just do good for them. And unfortunately, a lot of that information got crossed over, and there's a lot of bad information out there. So a lot of people are a little bit jaded about getting into the digital.
The fake Ubers.
Yeah, exactly. So it makes it kind of hard for us that are trying to bring the real information into the world, into the Latin market, to expose this message without people trying to doubt or trying to
Take full advantage of it.
Yeah. So I think that has a lot to do with what's going on also with the Latin market. False information, price points, and things like that.
Where do you see the future? Like, we just started 2025. Where do you see the Latin market going as far as like online affiliate marketing, job opportunities, offers being built in Central South America?
Well, it's growing. It's definitely growing. It's changing. It's like anything else. It's evolving. It's evolving a little slower, but there are.
It's not that many years behind though. It could catch
Not
up.
like it used to.
Yeah.
Not like it used to. Now it's getting a little better.
Technology's changing the world.
Technology, so AI. I mean, it's like crazy. I mean, like all these things that are happening right now. So I do see the Latin market growing in that aspect. As far as like affiliate, as far as like info products, right? People are creating products. As far as affiliate marketing, I would say we still need a little bit more. There's a lot of people creating products, but it's two different monsters. Being an affiliate and being an info product, a product creator. But as far as like affiliate marketing, I think we still need a little bit more. It's more like a mentality thing, I think, more than an actual
expectations versus reality.
Right, exactly.
And that's where you can come in, because those events you create and you lead, you can create that right messaging,
right,
with the right people.
Exactly. And that's where we, bridge that gap. People that think they can't do it, and then they see people that are actually doing it. It's a real thing. Yeah.
I've got a friend here, David Moreno. Big e-commerce.
Oh yes, yeah. He was in the mastermind.
He was working a job for a big video game company. I can't remember which one. I can't remember. He was only earning a few thousand USD a month. He wasn't like in a terrible position, especially considering like living in Colombia. That's a good amount of money.
Right. Yeah.
Even in Medellin, right? And we started dropshipping at the same time back in like 2017, I think, maybe 2018. And the guy's like completely changed his life. He's killing it. He's got a software company now. He's got a huge coaching program specifically on how to do dropshipping in Colombia.
Wow.
Yeah, it's cool, man. So it's a real thing. Obviously, it's like an 80-20, right?
Exactly. Yeah, but he was persistent. He did it.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't expecting to make $1 million in a weekend. Yeah, I mean, like it took him a while. He grinded out. Yeah, he grinded. Yeah, and he's doing it. It's cool. Kudos to him.
Of course, yeah. Shout out David. What tell us more about the events company. Like, how can people learn more about it? Why should they attend one of these events that you're part of or you're helping?
I'm not sure if I'm going to do big events anymore. We did one here in Colombia. We did one in Mexico. Recently, we just with Robert Kiyosaki in Miami and Mexico as well. But I want to focus more in small events, like more like masterminds, like 20, 30 people. High-ticket masterminds, And I think that's
Spanish market.
Spanish market. Yeah, all Spanish market, And, just doing that, I usually do it in Punta Cana, in Dominican Republic. My wife is Dominican, so I want to do it over there in Punta Cana. I don't know, may do something here in Medellin because I love it, and we like the weather. And
easy for
easy. Yeah, and it's like the hub now. It's becoming like the hub for digital marketers. Yeah. So I think it'll be like something good. But mainly masterminds. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any big events anymore. It's a lot of work, a lot of money, behind it. But we'll see. You never know. You never know what's going to happen, man.
What are you most excited about right now in the online space, affiliate space, in this year?
Well, as far as myself, I'm still doing affiliate marketing. That's like my strength. And I recently, like the last couple of months, I started doing high ticket coaching. So I'm trying to scale that right now.
You built your own offer.
built my own offer. Yeah. So right now we're doing about 100K a month. But you know how that goes. You got the setters, you got the closers, you got this and that.
It's a whole operation.
It's a whole operation.
Business in itself.
Yeah. So I want to scale that and see how that goes. So that's what I'm going to focus on 2025. Plus, I'm doing a platform. Back in 2013, there was a product called Pure Leverage. I don't know if you ever heard of
No,
that.
I was still in. I was a gym owner then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of gurus that were promoting their product. One of those gurus was Russell Brunson.
Yep.
Russell.
You went from selling potato gun shooters. To,
Right. Yeah. Owner of ClickMouse. And I got into promoting this product, Pure Leverage. And I was the number one affiliate for 4 straight months, beating Russell. And I remember we was in Vegas. We was having lunch with Russell. I'm like, Russell, I'm beating you in the leaderboard. He goes, yeah, you're beating me in the leaderboard. He goes, but you know that. I know that. Nobody else knows that. Why don't we do a video? Like you're admitting that I'm beating you in the leaderboard. So we did. He was cool enough. We did a video and he goes, yeah, you beat him in the leaderboard. Why am I saying this? Because the platform that I use to beat him or to beat all these affiliates, to be number one affiliate for 4 straight months for that product, doing the same thing, but for the Latin market. So I'm bringing this platform into the Latin market 11 years later. So I'm going to focus on that this year as well. So see what happens. Hopefully it'll make a lot of people money.
So tell us more about your coaching offer. What are you specifically helping people do?
It's how to make money online through affiliate marketing.
Spanish market.
Spanish.
Latin America.
No,
or it could be the US too. Yeah, Spanish audience.
Yeah, well, I teach in Spanish, but the offers are in English.
Okay, cool.
So, a lot of people have that, obstacle in their head saying like, wait a minute, it's in English, I don't speak English. But now with AI, a lot of these offers are like really easier. And as an affiliate, you don't really need to do like VSLs or sales letters that you have to speak English. Or,
Yep. Good ads.
Yeah, just good ads. Nowadays, with AI, and little common sense, you'll make money. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing with the high ticket. It's 4 months. It's we meet once a week, and it's just me strictly. They can ask me whatever they want, and I have some videos that I give them. Plus, I teach them live. So
you have a group component to it too, so people can like network with other students, or
yeah, we have a community.
Nice.
So we get together once a week. And then there's a community part where they, you can interact, get to know each other, drop questions, put the results in there,
I think that's such a huge value piece to any educational coaching offer. Like I've done a number of masterminds, and I get just as much value from the people I meet.
Yeah.
As exactly the person I learn from.
Exactly. You make more money, or you make more out of it.
Friends.
Exactly. From the networking.
That's so powerful, man.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, definitely. That's for sure, man.
How can people learn more about you, find you?
Yeah.
Check out what you have to offer them?
I don't really have a specific website for me, but I have a social media at Gus Sevilla and Instagram.
We'll link back, obviously, below the show. Yeah.
And then the high ticket page is tusprimeros100k.us. You got your first 100k.us. Tus primeros 100k.us for
Listo.
Yeah. So maybe we can have you talking Spanish with them one of these days. I've been trying to get you, like for how long, man? Trying to get you there.
You called me like 3 times in the last 3 months, and I've been somewhere not here.
Another time zone, like different time zones. But definitely would be an honor to get you there, just for.
It'd be a privilege to be there, man. So
so you can meet these people, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna be excited. There's some people that know you, by the way. Yeah. You're like, when they say like, I follow this guy John Castro. I'm like, John. I'm like, wait a minute, John? I know John. And they're like, you're like God to them. So.
I'd love to meet him, man. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so that'd be an honor, man.
Last question: what's a quote or idea that you live by and that motivates you every day?
Man, just a motivational quote. I don't think I really have a motivational quote, but I do live by discipline and focus. Do what you got to do. Like what they used to say in the Marines, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? So I want it bad enough. So that's why I do what I do.
Well, thank you so much, man.
Oh, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
We'll see you next time.